I really wasn't thinking about making this video today, or making any type of videos today at all. I saw Jeremy's video on it already from Decent Gamers. That's pretty much it, but I'm sure other YouTubers would make a video on it today. marketing is the smallest, it's the size of the smallest atom in the entire universe. My faith for this movie running straight into the ground on release day is the size of the Milky Way galaxy. So since the marketing is part of the exhibition process of the movie, which is part of the post-production as well, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. The trailers did a poor job giving me a reason, giving me the slightest of a reason to give it out. Brie Larson can't shut her mouth, and the director and the producers just stand by idly, not saying or doing anything, while these show journalists hype to no avail. I'm tired of talking about it right now. I'm done.